The question was asked, is YouTube going the way of Napster?
People staring, people don't care.
By now you probably all heard that Viacom is suing YouTube because they're using content. YouTube, on the other hand, claims that Viacom is uploading their copyrighted content to try to get themselves publicity. In this place we call Casa de Bill, Mensa is hardly ever mentioned. So I may be the wrong person to try to explain this to you because it really is far beyond my comprehension. But what I do know is when it comes to corporate greed, nobody does it better than America. We used to do this in radio every now and then. We'd have these meetings and get together and say, okay, why are we here? What are we here to do? Are we accomplishing what we intend to do? Viacom? YouTube? It's time to have one of those meetings. Because I guarantee that years ago, sometime, Viacom put copyrighted content on YouTube and suddenly watch the sales of their DVDs go up. And so now you can get on YouTube and you can rent movies. What a concept! And you know what they're forgetting? You and me. I know there are a lot of sub-communities like this, but the one that I'm most familiar with is Vlogbrothers. And some of the things that they've managed to accomplish, some of the ideas that they're able to get across through the camera lens have been absolutely amazing. Every day I see fresh, original, incredible content on YouTube made by real people. And while I'm grateful to YouTube for giving us things like other channels and events areas, they need to remember that if all of the copyrighted material goes completely away, they still have this incredible base of people making original content. Real people making great music. How can you do better than Tom Milsom? Music from Blue Skies, Taylor E.H., Stews, Hank Green. Oh. You know, half of my life was spent holding these records, and this really feels good. Back in the day, radio stations got records for free. But Bill, why would you get free records at a radio station? Well, because we would play them. And when we would play them, people would hear them. And when they heard them, they'd go to their record store and buy them. So wait a minute. So when you play them on a public forum like YouTube, that's sort of a way of promoting them? Yes! We had our own cardboard covers because we were constantly taking records in and out. And we had the same song on both sides of the record because if it scratched, you turned it over and you had a completely fresh record. And the program director would mark them. See, that's the actual time. He would play it back and change the time so you know exactly how long it was. The record companies would give us product to give away. So let's say, for instance, the record companies come to the radio station and say, you know, you're not paying for this content and we can make money off of you, so we're going to have to charge you for all the records we send you. One Saturday afternoon, a record promoter came to the station, put $300 down on top of the tape machine, handed me a 45 and said, that's yours if you play this song once. That, my friends, is called payola, and it's incredibly illegal and it'll put you in jail. I'm an elder. You know what that means? We make stupid but kind decisions. I told him to keep the money, and I play the record anyway. And all of you incredible people on YouTube, keep making your music, keep putting it out there. That's what's gonna survive. Because at the end of the day, we are the creative force that drives this channel. Listen to great radio like Student Breakfast Show on Fridays. And on Saturday and Sunday, Tune Vibes plays some of the greatest independent artists you'll ever hear. And that's why I urge you to do what I do, and that's to try to support as many of the great independent artists that I possibly can. After I pay the light bill, the gas bill, health insurance. I'm sorry, I do that about 10 minutes after I say the word health insurance.